Guys, all my followers, everybody, this is another video. This time we're gonna be working on a Peugeot 107 Sport XS. I believe is the 1.0 petrol. Doesn't really matter for what the problem is. The car came to me basically, as you can see, is all into bits at the moment, so I'm not gonna be able to show you what the problem is. But I can tell you, basically the problem is no side lights. So when you switch the lights here, you turn, the first turn is for the side lights and for the tail lights at the back and for all the lights on the instruments. And then the second turn is for your dipped beams. Everything else works, dip beams, high beams, turn signals, everything works except the side lights at the front, tail lights, and the interior lights. Nothing of that works. Unfortunately, I don't have the wire diagrams for this car, which makes the job a little bit more difficult. But I've checked the main things, really, to be honest with you, I've checked most of the things, and I found a completely broken bulb at the back. Was nearly breaking off. Got that sorted, but really I couldn't find anything else. So I've measured wires from here to the lights to everywhere. I can't see any shorts, I can't see anything wrong with it. So my next step is going to be, and I took it off already, is going to be this. I'm quite convinced this is going to be the problem. With this connected, I've checked on this plug, and when I turn the first click, I can't find a connection being made inside this. So yeah, so I can't find a connection, connection when I turn it. But when I turn the dip beams, I can find from one pin to whatever. So one pin basically sends current or signal ground inside the switch, and obviously when you turn, that sends the signal back in, obviously through there, which in back goes to the plug and obviously make the lights come on. So I can't find a connection being made on this first click, but I'm able to find one on this click, and I can find one when I go to the high beams. So I'm quite convinced the problem is going to be here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this to my workshop, and we're going to have a look at this. So before we do that, I think it's worth to mention that unfortunately there's no body control module on this car, so you can't really see when you turn things on and off. You can't really see nothing happening, because obviously all this is a little bit more straight connections into relays and stuff like that. So there's no body control module, so you have no feedback from any of the switch, so I can't have a look at that. So that's the reason why I'm going to take this back there and just open it and have a look. Obviously, if we had a body control module, we could see in the live data when you turn it on if the ECU was taking the signal on and off from here. But well, there's no body control module, so we're gonna have to do this the old way. So stay tuned. We'll go back there and we're gonna open this. So this has been opened now. I'm gonna kind of try to put this back so I show you how you take it off. Basically what you do when this is closed, there's two screws here. There's one, let me move the light about a little bit. How about that? Like that. So you have two screws, you have one here, one here. You take them off and then you just unclip this cover. Then to take the plate with the contacts, you need to remove a screw that you see in the middle, right there, and then you have a few tabs all the way around that you need to start and clip, and then you turn it like this and it comes off. Okay, So this is the contact plate where all the contacts are, and this is the mechanism that moves things about in order for things to make contact. And the problem is this plate, is this plate here. So let me see if I gonna be able to demonstrate this to you guys. It goes like this. So one is like this. Go. It's like this. Let me have a look. So this is off. This is off. So basically what happened is, I figured out now. It's gonna be a little bit tricky to show you this. Let me move the camera up a little bit. So when you turn it on and off, you see that carrier moving in there. Okay, that moves there. So this is the off position. Okay, now what that does there is, as you can see, there's a recess over there, drops, then it comes up again, and as this side and this side moves back and forwards like that, as that moves, pushes these pins here up and down, and these pins, they are these plates over there. See if I can push one up and down so you can see it. This one, I'm gonna move that one, and you can see the plate comes up and down. Yeah, now notice this plate, I'm not touching on anything. Look at this plate. The first plate here is raised already. You can see he's not even making contact. Look, see, he's all here, up in the air, and that is supposed to be making contact down there on those plates at the bottom. So now that nothing is pressing anything, that should be down there, touching the plate. So that's the way it works. That's why I have no side lights. So basically all the plates should be touching down, like this one here, like these two here, and that one should be touching down there as well. So when you first turn the clip, so when this goes back in, that pushes all the plates back up, all these plates, when this is put in place. I will show you later. So all these plates come up, and then when you turn first, that one goes down. Then you turn the second position, and it allows that one to touch, but that one is never touching. So we're gonna have to bend. I don't know why this happened. It's a little bit weird. There's only one thing I can think why this happened, although it doesn't make sense really. No, that would be silly. Wouldn't make a sense. So yeah, I don't know why it happened, but we're gonna move these plates, and I'm gonna show you when this is all put back together, the way it should works. But when I put it back, I will show you bit by bit. So I'm gonna bend this plate first to make sure that touch down there. So I put it all together now, and this is what I'm gonna show you. This is what I want to show you. Is that this first plate here now is touching, is making contact, and to prove it, we're gonna measure the circuit. You're gonna hear the beep from the continuity, so we're gonna check this plate against the base in there. Hang on, let me turn. let me turn the side lights on. So it's making contact now. So this is with the side lights on, and this is the side lights here. The next one is the dipped beams. As you can see, there's no contact. Now when I turn the dip beams on, you're gonna hear contact now. There you go. That one still is making contact. Now when I turn it off, that should not make contact in there. There we go. So that was the culprits of the problem. And they're gonna put it all back on and put it on the car, and I'm going to show you then that is working. I'm not going to be able to show you obviously when was not working, unfortunately. You know, sometimes I get the jobs and I just won't get on with them, and just later I think I'm going to let me record this. I need to start to record them straight from the beginning. I do apologize for that, but yeah, we found the problem, where the problem was, and yeah, let's gonna put it back and make sure it works. Okay, it's not all put back together yet, but it's enough to try it. So moment of truth. There we go. Beautifully. It's gonna make sure. So the lights inside are now coming on. As you can see, the instrument clusters are. Just let's gonna make sure the outsides are working, but they surely are. Yeah, that light is actually inside. I need to put it back. Yeah, that's it. Job done. Hope you have enjoyed the video and you have learned something. And any questions, like always, put them below. Any comments. And yeah, like always, guys, thank you for watching.